Generational marketing is the idea of marketing products and services to a particular age group, baby boomers, Gen X, millennials, etc. Part of your marketing plan involves knowing your audience. Sometimes that means knowing the characteristics of a whole generation of people, or even a mix of generations. Generational marketing has been used since print media was king and continues today. As a result, it can also be applied to targeted social platform ads. Generational marketing matters because every product has at least one specific target audience. Knowing the groups you want to be selling to will give you a better understanding of their general buying habits and attitude. Here's a quick guide to the different groups generational marketing usually looks at today. Pre-Depression generation. Born 1930-1945. Buying characteristics: conservative. The Depression generation values other people in their community over possessions. They prefer face-to-face transactions and value one-to-one conversations. They're also more inclined to traditional advertising and marketing. Depression generation, aka silent generation. Born 1930 to 1945. Buying characteristics: they stick to things that are tried and tested while listening to those they see as an authority. They value consistency and may dislike change. Finally, family. Home life and their independence are important to them, as is being able to make their own choice. The pre-Depression generation and the silent generation can also be combined into a larger group known as traditionalists. Baby boomers generation. Born 1946 to 1964. Buying characteristics: boomers buy based on personal values and convenience. They are more tech-savvy than previous generations and value financial stability and security. Their responsibility to family is important to them, and they like to have options when buying something or making a decision. Baby boomers prefer direct language and like attention. They also respond well to ads that refer to things they see as important in their lives. Generation X, born 1965 to 1976. Buying characteristics: they have high brand loyalty and are also less traditional than previous generations. Hard work is a necessity for this generation. They like to see facts and results and have close ties to family. Therefore, messages which are direct and to the point or related to family should appeal to them more. However, they do appreciate humor too, and as a result, Gen Xers are less formal than people born before them. Millennials, aka Generation Y, born 1977 to 1995. Buying characteristics: Generation Y believes in making their future better, so they can be suspicious of brands and their authenticity. They grew up with computers and technology and considered them a normal part of life. Generation Y therefore prefers emails or social media over telephone conversations for the first contact. They can be self-absorbed, but like companies who are genuine about making changes for the better. Finally, Generation Y also tends to be more focused on their careers and their children. Generation Z, born 1996 onwards. Buying characteristics: members of Generation Z have never known a time without technology and the internet. They value fast-paced information exchange, and so they prefer short burst messages. They tend to find information about products and companies faster because they are more tech-savvy. Likewise, they will do research and check the information they find using many channels and sources. Members of Generation Z like companies who are real, genuine, and credible. Generational marketing very important for online businesses. Indeed, there may be many occasions where you need to market your product across multiple generations. This should be part of the audience profile creation process and part of your marketing plan. What you need to remember, though, is that each generation is different. Doing your research on what they value and how to appeal to different generations will make a big difference. Marketing tree.